Used to be my favorite character in this game. Still is in some ways. A very fun, enjoyable experience in particular. 14 free max health? Not so free. Not as free as you might want it to be. I see some spicy path options that we could take here. The one that stands out immediately is something like this. And then here we can either, if we're ready for an elite, we can go with 3 elites. Let's mark this one in red. And then the rest of the path in green. And then I'll even make like a money path, in case I end up needing to go to a shop somehow. We can go that way. So we get either 2 elites, rest site and 1 elite, or rest site and shop, depending on our needs. Grab our Burning Elite key in Act 1, which is often a really good idea. And then prepare for Guardian, which is not too bad as a boss, generally speaking. We'll just need to take a block card or 2. I don't think that'll be too bad. So, in this circumstance, I actually don't know what I would, of the top 3 options, I don't know what I would take here. Transform 1, I guess, is pretty good. Transform a strike into something else can work out pretty well. Potion start could be nice, maybe if I wanted to take more elites early on, but it doesn't feel necessary. I actually don't like the max health that much, personally. We take 18 to gain 14 max health. What that means is we'll be down 4 health currently. But in worlds where we escape Act 1, we'll be better set up for the future. It also means we heal a little bit more at rest sites, we heal a little bit more from events, but we also take more damage from most events too. And right at the start of Act 1, that's more likely what's going to happen, is that we take damage from events. So, with all that mentioned, I don't particularly like any of these starting bonuses, but I do think the Transform a card is the strongest. Other big downside here is that you're not getting any kind of immediate benefit, and you really do want to have an immediate benefit in Spire to be able to start snowballing. But I'm going to take the 4th option. Lose a starting relic, get a random Runic pyramid. How about that? That seems like it makes our act a lot better. Now I'm much happier taking more rest sites and less elites. You don't need as many elites with Runic Pyramid, for sure. So, and this gives me an opportunity to talk a little bit about this relic. I think a lot of players can originally struggle with Runic Pyramid. Particularly if you're only on 3 base energy per turn. Runic Pyramid can be a little bit of a challenge. I often hear the term... Yikes. Hand clog thrown around. How do you avoid hand clog with 3 energy Runic Pyramid? And there are a couple ways to do that. One is to just make sure you're spending all 3 of your energy every turn, even if you're not necessarily getting the full use out of each of those cards. The other thing you can do is keep the deck small. The really cool thing about Runic Pyramid here is that, especially in the early game, with so many of our cards retained, our discard pile, and therefore whenever we shuffle the draw pile, are only going to contain the cards that we've already played. So we play 2 defends here. Now our discard pile is 2 defends, our draw pile is 1 defend, 1 strike. Our next 4 draws, we're going to guaranteed see 3 defends, even though we just played 3 defends this turn. I'll play 1 strike as well. So we draw a full 5, and we essentially draw back all the cards we just played. And as long as we only have about 10 cards, that continues to happen. We get to draw the same couple of cards over and over and over again. That would make something like an early Rampage a really good pickup for us. Let me just kill with 3 strikes next turn. Alright. Interesting. Speed potion's not that good. Anger seems pretty potent here. A self-duplicating 0-cost attack, perfect with the pyramid. One way to help avoid hand clog, so to speak, on the Runic Pyramid is to draft lower-cost cards on average. Ironclad doesn't have many of those. Things like Anger, Flex, Rage, these are all a lot better for us now. Dual Wield's also got interesting later potential, letting us duplicate a power or attack. Not many to duplicate currently, though. Well, says Anger quickly becoming one of my absolute favorite cards to see in Act 1. Big agree. Big agree. I've long held that anger is spectacular. It's also, as long as you're not fighting the Guardian, which we are actually, it's also spectacular at dealing with the statuses of the Act 1 bosses, Hexaghost and Slime Boss. Good against sentries, too, for a similar reason. Wonder if it's ever Iron Wave. I don't think so. I think we strike the front one. Block twice. I don't see any reason we should need to take any damage here. Front one had a lot more health, lot less health, excuse me, than the back one. Looks like I'll have to take one. Acceptable parameters. So here, for example, playing these strikes, even though they don't do anything, allows me to draw more cards and kind of forestall that Runic Pyramid Handclog. Yeah. Get some $bucks. I was really hoping we'd see an Armaments. Maybe we still will. That's going to be one of the best cards we can find early game to go with the Runic Pyramid, letting us upgrade basically everything else. Works really well with the cards you're already incentivized to take. Anything with card draw. Yeah, I agree. Speaking of Shrug, here's a Shrug. Clash Pyramid, yeah, I wouldn't exactly call that recommended. However, if I wasn't fighting Guardian, maybe. I guess it would have to be Slime Boss, because Hexaghost would also be a problem. You know, if we were to start removing defense, it's pretty reliable. The kind of cool thing about Clash with Pyramid is that it doesn't get bricked by the Ascender's Bane anymore, because you just retain the Clash. Does get bricked by wounds, like really badly by wounds, though. So that's a probable problem. I don't think I want to try to take Clash here. Took a Fire Breathing minus over a Shockwave plus today. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's take a couple events. I don't think we want to go 5 combats so quickly. We're not that well set up. There's this health loss. So this health loss would be amplified if we had taken the max health start. I'll make the trade. I usually think this is a good deal. And wow, what cards to get upgraded. Shrug plus, Bash plus. Sweet. And another upgrade, which is going to go on Anger. You ever had 3 upgrades on floor 4? I guess, right? Like Astrolabe? It happens. Sneak! Thanks for that, Tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. So even though I can play the Anger here, I probably want to wait until we have Bash in hand. It's free, after all. There's no harm in retaining it. Let me just kill next turn with 2 strikes. Easy. I think we're going to clobber most combats quite easily with these upgrades now. Oh my, a True Grit. True Grit Runic Pyramid sure is nice. Hey there, Al Caponek. I'm actually oddly okay with his Iron Wave, too. Do have to consider the potential of a Gremlin knob coming up. Almost feels like what I want to do is rest at this fire and then try to go 2 elites. Exactly, Merle. Merle says, one really big thing about the Pyramid, especially in Act 1, is that you potentially want to be playing defends even if they don't block for anything, just to open up hand space on future turns. Yes. Completely agree. I'm gonna go 3 elites. Yeah, we would have to rest here, I think. I suppose I could take True Grit, rest, upgrade True Grit. Or even take True Grit, upgrade True Grit, combat, get a reward here, determine if I want to rest still. at this fire. But if I take the True Grit, I'm not going 3 elites. I think that's how it works. So that's kind of the question I'm asking right now. Is taking this True Grit worth not getting another relic and 30 gold? And the card reward from the elites and etc., etc. But we do get the extra upgrade. Always a tough call. I really like where this deck is headed with a very small subset of cards that are very upgraded, though. Do we live going red path? We have to take the Iron Wave. That is how I feel about it, if we want to go on the red path. If we want to go red path, I take the Iron Wave here, I rest at this rest site, and we go red. Or I take the True Grit, I upgrade it here, and we go green. I think I want to be in the world where I've got an upgraded True Grit for later. Let's do that. Hello. And then we bonk as hard as we can. As long as we can. $19 damage? How unfortunate. Get rid of slime. Strike the one that's making us weak, because that is the one that's going to attack us next turn. We just redraw into the angers, and we'll be fine here. Easy. Easy, easy. Yeah, I'm already liking this True Grit quite a bit. I might be able to take an upgrade Cleave instead of resting. Do I do other games? Yeah, we split our time, I'd say about 50-50 between Slay the Spire and Variety. Maybe 75-25. But there are plenty of other games. Currently on the short-term docket is Into the Breach Advanced Edition and Vampire Survivors. We've both been enjoying a little bit. But there's a long, long list of games that we've played on and off. We just finished a campaign of XCOM 2 on Legendary difficulty. We played a little bit of Battle Brothers a bit more distantly. I'm going to grab Cleave here and upgrade it. Avoiding resting sounds good. 37 health should be plenty here, especially with a speed potion. I think we can handle whichever of these is not Gremlin Knob very easily, and we'll be able to beat Gremlin Knob less easily, but still capably. It's crazy to have such... Look at this. Five upgraded non-starters, kind of including Bash, plus the basics. Get a couple removals, and this deck's going to be on fire. I'm also extremely happy to find A, ton of money in this chest, and B, the Gremlin Horn, giving us a card draw and an energy whenever an enemy dies. We also drew Bash turn 1 against Gremlin Knob, so I think we'll be just fine here. But I do expect to take at least a little bit of damage against this fool. Gremlin Knob's always a race. Can you kill this angry boy in 3 turns? Let's see. We have 4 strikes. No, I cannot. Cannot kill the knob. Doesn't look like. Unless Shrug draws anger. What if Shrug draws Cleave Plus? That would be 9 plus... So we do 18 this turn. 42 minus 18. Math. So we leave Knob with 24. This will do 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. Yes, so that's also an out. So we have one draw to get... Let's see, there's going to be an additional 2 strikes in the discard pile. So there'll be 7 cards. 3 out of 7 chance that we kill next turn. If I strike twice. I have to strike twice this turn for that to even be on the table. Otherwise, I could True Grit this turn. Not sure what that's doing for me. So I think we have to rely on the draw from Shrug. This is why I said we couldn't go red path if we took the True Grit. If this True Grit was an Iron Wave, we just are there. I believe. Alright, moment of truth. Will it be Cleave or Anger? Yeah, alright. Good fight. We even get our health back via the Strawberry. Now we're up to 82 Chonkitude. Ooh, Headbutt's an amazing card with Runic Pyramid. Letting us put a card back on top. We can even Shrug back into the card immediately if we want to. I actually don't think Intimidate's bad either with Retain and 0 cost. This is a normally very overlooked Ironclad card, but especially if you've got a space to upgrade it, can be a very good free defensive option. Oh, I know, not having the heal from Ironclad it's definitely a little jarring, right? But ration your health well, you don't need it too bad. You don't need it if you're not taking damage. Not a particularly difficult opponent that we got here. Does Bash Cleave kill this thing? That would do 10 plus 16. Yes. And I even get Gremlin Horn to strike the beast one more time. The beast. Still only have 1 potion. Do we add a good old Pommel Strike? Havoc's kind of fun. Play the top card of the draw pile and exhaust it. With Headbutt to control what that is. There's some utility there. Havoc's never a card I really trust, though. Unless you have absolute control over what's on top. It can betray you. The data. Yes. Well, my data. Which is not necessarily representative of me. Because it's not a large enough sample size? That's so weird. JHTM, thank you so much for 29 months of support. Much love. I don't know if I want a Pommel Strike. Like, I have all of these cards that say plus on them. Here's a card that doesn't say plus, and I can't get motivated for that. I'm out of here. I don't even think I actually want to delete this strike. I think I want to keep it. We would like to kill next turn, so let's cleave. Headbutt the cleave. Shrug into it. Next turn, cleave, strike, kills. Or various other methods of murder. Double speed potioning. Okay, well, we're going to aggressively... By taking the Havoc, I'd be picking Warcry here. Blues Lion's... eh. Second Shrug is unnecessary because I have a True Grit. I don't want any of these cards. I don't think I want any cards at all, really, if they're not powers or rares or something. Cleave blues. Oh, they're regenerating? Yikes. Gentries is spooky. At least we have Gremlin Horn to help us out here. So, top priority in this fight, kill one of them. Can't rely on Bash, so we'll sort that out later. I may use the Speed Potion this turn. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna Speed Potion. I guess I could just defend, True-Grit defend. But I really need to Headbutt the Cleave. So I'm gonna Speed Potion, double defend, Headbutt our Cleave on top. Mostly looking for an excuse to use the Speed Potion, quite frankly. And it just lines up so perfectly. How could I not? Double defend rather than play the True Grit. First defense back in the draw pile. Okay, we'll go for the middle one next. I should be able to kill it next turn. Again, in this fight, not deleting my attack cards as I actually like them. They're good. Please keep being you, attack cards. Good job. Alright, that was very, very smooth, thanks to the pyramid. We're massively, massively rewarded with all the sustain we could ever want. Meat on the bone with over 80 max health. As long as we're below 40 health after a combat, we'll heal 12. You know, I don't really miss this Burning Blood. Ruben PD, thanks for 24 months of support and the good luck wishes. Who needs these cards? Not me. Yeah, and we got the potion back, too. It was pretty likely that we were going to find one. Elixir's not exactly my favorite potion, but it's definitely got some uses, with Pyramid in particular, allowing us to delete any clogging cards that we don't want to deal with. Oh no, the 5 slimes fight. Whatever will I... Oh. Hello. Did I ever flex? Like, well, yes. There's the Corruption card. Corruption is pretty sweet, generally speaking. A big energy cheat for the Clad. Currently, we only have 6 energy of skill, so it's not that much energy. Noted. But how much damage does Flex do here? Like, actually a ton, especially if we upgrade it. Yeah, it helps out Anger, helps out Cleave a lot, too. And best of all, it's free. For Corruption to be good, what would I have to do? Corruption's really nice with Anger, generally speaking. We have to go kind of all offense. Are we really worried about Guardian? No, I mean, if we take Corruption, we can just not play the Corruption. I can just use the True Grit on the Corruption, and then it's like we don't have the Corruption. So there's no issue with Guardian whatsoever, taking either of these. No concern. But I'm genuinely wondering what will be better in the long term. Flex, especially with Gremlin Horn, really feels like a nice solve for Act 2. Speculatory. Flexulatory. I think Flex is consistently underestimated on Ironclad. I'm going to show it off here. Or at least try to. Elixir regen potion? I think I'm going to drop this speed pot. Flextacular. Show it off or die trying. That's right. The key here is making Flex into Flex Plus. Flex is one of those cards that's twice as impactful when upgraded. Very few cards in Spire do this. But Flex is one of them. Gonna keep this for next turn. I might be taking a bonk to the face here. 1v1. Yeah, we are. Unless that was Flex, which it wasn't. Alright, bonk me. See if I care. And that won't do enough to matter. Don't flex yet. Gonna keep deleting strikes. We can just replace them with angers if we want. Back. Behold the power. The power of Flex. And then we're offered Feed versus Reaper. Reaper could be quite a lot of healing, although we do already have healing in the form of meat on the bone. I think we're better off scaling our max health with the Feed here. Chomping down. Gendy225, thanks for 9 months. So welcome for all those cozy streams. T.O.B. Thank you so much for 2 months. Ever since you found this channel, your Slay the Spire runs quality went through the roof. You're so welcome. For the skills. Let's chow down, shall we? Ooh. Choices. Well, I can tell you all confidently, it's never Mark of Pain for me here. We don't even necessarily need more energy. I drafted some free cards. What I'd like to do is draw the good stuff more often. Just the cleave headbutt stuff. Taking Empty Cage to remove 2 of our starter cards. I think I would go with probably 2 strike removes. Could really help us out in that regard. Another option we can take is the Black Star here, giving us additional relics from each elite we can kill. Thanks to the combination of Meat on the Bone and Gremlin Horn, I'm pretty confident that our ability to slay elites is up there. Although we could have trouble against the Book of Stabbing in particular. HD4S asks, can you get the Sorter Relic upgrade after trading it to Niao? No, so we would not be able to find the Black Blood as a boss reward anymore. Hey, if it works, man. The Flex-cleave, it's got a bit of a slap to it. So it's really a question of how valuable are those strike removes, and I think the answer is pretty dang valuable. We are going to go to a shop early, so we can maybe make that a 3rd removal, too. We're also going to land Feed more consistently with Cage, I imagine. Okay, I'm going to go Cage here. I've talked myself into really, really liking card removals at the current moment. Please, Louvs, 2 strikes. Backstreet Skeeter, thank you so much for 16 months. You keep watching, I'll keep yada yada. You got it. So I think it was better to remove 2 strikes there. I do think we are approaching the point where... Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. Any deck with an anger always wants to remove all its strikes. That's what I'll say about Ironclad. As long as you have 1 anger, remove every strike. Merle, if I told you a bad enough dad joke that rhymed with your username, would it cause you to hurl? I hope so. Positively, no refunds. Okay, we're likely to take a little bit of damage in this fight. Just gonna use the regen potion. Don't really want to put Bash back on top. Let's go Headbutt Bash. I guess I should have made that Strike Bash, now that I think about it. Strike. Defend, defend, strike. Being frail is very bad. Don't play the cleave yet. Do play Anger. Do play one more defend. And then we have to do a lot of damage in a few turns. Not going to be easy. So, can I do 40 damage this turn? I don't think so. 17, 16, no. Not quite. So I'll have to take a little bit of damage here. I suppose I'm okay with that. Definitely not an encouraging fight overall. We do get our max health. This clothesline says plus on it. Kind of expensive, though. 3 turns a weekend is really nice, that said. Mostly thinking this will be particularly good against Book of Stabbing. Much rather have an uppercut. But I mean, hey, it has a free upgrade. This could also be very useful later on against Heart, if we don't find any better weaken. I'll do it, but I'm not actually sure it was correct. Frozen Eyes back. We could have had so many copies of Clash this run. The shop is kind of bad. There is Frozen Eye, allowing us to see the cards in draw order. Now I do wish I'd taken the Havocs, too. Could still take this. Letting me know how many slots I need available in hand could be okay. Could use Shuriken as a way to gain strength. That's a lot of money spent on... Well, actually, I guess it's not that unlikely that we can activate it, but it's pretty difficult. Might be able to break Flash of Steel in a few ways. We afford Shuriken, Flash of Steel, remove? I don't think so. No, we can't. Flash Transmutation. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Easy peasy. I think I'd rather buy a potion than a really overpriced relic. Definitely going to remove a card, which will continue to be strikes for now. Do I want this Frozen Eye? Frozen Eye lets me know what I can do next turn. There's a lot of good uses for it. I think I do, especially with Gremlin Horn, actually. I do fail to consider all of the possibilities of the... Frozen Eye. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take, actually, Distilled Chaos with the Frozen Eye. Let's do it. Let's do it. Greetings, thief nerds. Just flex the cleave now. Keep the flex for later. Alright, we are immediately getting used out of this Frozen Eye. Begrudgingly, I'll admit it. Maybe I'm discarding the Defend. Math time. This will do 15, this would do 10. We'll do 25 this turn. Up to 28. 25 plus 28 is how much? 53 exactly? Okay, yeah. When I get this kind of information, I can start to see the use for the Frozen Eye. Like knowing one turn in advance that I have exact lethal on a particular foe. That's just cool, is what that is. Feed does want an upgrade. Staying alive is the higher priority at the moment. But yeah, Feed would love an upgrade. I guess we could maybe go this way. If we wanted to do that. I don't think fighting an elite right now is a great idea necessarily. I do like fighting these two elites. That looks very doable. I don't even necessarily need all these rest sites. I mean, most of the deck is already upgraded. Combust is interesting. If I was fighting Collector, I'd maybe consider it. Okay, so something like this. Maybe that. But getting Feet upgraded here would actually be really sweet. Serplant. Terrifying. Look at that damage output. This does 11, 15 plus 11 plus 9. That should kill. Let me heal 12. Not too bad. How's it going, Tavqua? No, this stream title is strictly referring to Spires. If you've got any Spires, slay them. Has Fairly been updating that command every act? I'll let you in on a secret. It's been automated. We decided to make a bot work 24/7 for us and then decided not to pay it. Somehow this is considered ethical. I sure do like Battle Trance here. I sure do like Battle Trance here. I also do like Inflame, though. I'm going to take the Battle Trance, and I'm definitely taking an Ancient Potion. And I'm definitely going to buy a Relic, which is the Paper Frog. Enemies with Vulnerable take more damage? Cool. I think we could win this fight, but I do want to upgrade that feed. Gain some more max health. Let's get that upgraded. Well, I'll make it a 2 Elite Act. Should be nice and comfy. Uh-oh. Next turn could be gnarly. Unless I choose to Distilled Chaos now, that doesn't feel worth it at all. Not at all. Keep that in hand. Oh, good. Only one of them chose to attack me. Now, the Centurion will attack us next turn, guaranteed. So we have to be ready for that. We're going to be frail. I think that means I play Bash this turn. Take 4 from the Mystic here. Play that next turn with the Flex, yes. So now we're getting even more Flex value because it's getting multiplied by Paper Frog. So with a simple turn like Flex, Anger, Cleave, Feed, we do absolutely tons of damage. Bash, Anger. Simply filthy amounts of damage. Probably wanted to take a little bit more there. There's the uppercut, but there's also armaments. Honestly, this deck doesn't need an armaments because we upgraded everything anyway. Good for us. I guess I don't need an uppercut either. Though it is a nice artifact removing card. Nah. Nah. I've decided no. Now it's time for card matching. Would you like Duplicate Bash? No thank you. How about Clash? Please no. How about another Feed? That'll take. Show me the feed. Yeah! Double Feed. The Feedception. Don't mind if I do. Thanks. Strike Dummy. Cards containing the text Strike do additional damage. Could make picking up a Twin Strike really good, but currently, we're not getting much use out of this Strike Dummy. Very reasonable blue key here. I'll take the blue key. Alright, prepare yourselves for being nommed. Both of you. So, Cleave Feed kills that one. That means I can strike here. Perfect block. Damage goal is 67 next turn. What's our best actual damage next turn? Flex, Anger, Clothesline, Feed plus, which will deal 12 plus 18 plus 16. That does 46, so we need 21 more. I cannot do 21 more. Only do 16 more. Actually, I can only do 10 more. Alright, well that means we're not killing this thing next turn, ever. So we'll try to preserve what we can. We also do want to indeed drop to 49 health. So taking a little bit is actually a good thing. Keep him the big ol' wallop. Anger without flexing, then shrug. So I want to take 5, which is exactly what I'll take if I defend. But won't do anything next turn. Don't think this kills, unfortunately. We got Flex, Anger, Cleave, Headbutt, Feed. 15, 13, 16. 44. We're 3 short. So we take a little bit more kill next turn, looks like. I'd like to keep these potions for our elite fight. It's okay, because I actually did want to take a little bit more damage. I forgot to account for the fact that feed would increase our current health and therefore change the range for meat on the bone. So that worked out beautifully. Not a bad Body Slam. Body Slam is absolutely a card that really slaps with Runic Pyramid, although I wouldn't call it particularly amazing right now. Does meat on the bone consider max health or max health after feeding? Yeah, max health after feeding. As well as current health after feeding, so that has to be accounted for. Let me skip all this. So, rest site or event? You can choose here. Upgrading the second feed is hilariously tempting. It's not going to get that much use, but it's not bad. Upgrading Battle Trance seems more immediately relevant. Considering the abundance of rest sites, I actually see a lot of use for this event, too. Let's take one event. Go this way. It's a combat. Pretty dangerous combat. But it's a combat in which I can feed 2 times, so that's probably a good thing. Definitely a combat in which I'm going to take some damage. Like, ouch. Kill you with feed. Thought about using Headbutt there. Maybe that would have been better, but not today. Terrifying. Don't you know that I don't like when you do that, sir? Sir? Sir, please. I am but a humble Ironclad. There is no need for such violence. That doesn't even do any damage. Oof. Perish now. Havoc is back. Havoc is looking better than before. Still not that many good Havoc targets, but we don't necessarily need a whole lot. With Frozen Eye, I think it's worth it. Let's take it. Havoc plays the top card of the draw pile and then exhausts it, which has all sorts of utility. Gremlin Leader is up next. More like Gremlin Bleeder. Am I right? Don't want to put a card on top. Gremlin Horn is going to carry this fight pretty heavily. Shouldn't be too hard. That's fun. Okay, I'm definitely going to do bash next turn. Go flex, bash, anger, anger. But the flex? Yeah, headbutt the flex. Wow, he's so aggro. Tell me this is a kill somehow. 28, not 28. 28 plus 31 is 59? Please, no. This does 10. So Havoc, actually Havoc works, because Havoc will play the strike. If it hits the leader, we get the kill. If it hits anybody else, we get a Gremlin Horn proc. Was that counting frog? Yes. Yep. Easy. No potion required. Get a toxic egg. All skills from here on out will be upgraded. I like a flame barrier plus quite a lot, thank you. Never, didn't, almost not have it. Havoc. We should be still good to go. 37 health into another one. Might be resting before the boss. But I'm going to upgrade Havoc now. Make this card free. Alright, it is the book. Cool, I can work with that. Think about keeping this Headbutt and the Havoc so that we can double Flame Barrier on a key moment. We can do 12 damage back per moment of spice. Or I can just anger, Headbutt the anger. That's a sad draw next turn. But the shrug is also pretty acceptable. Havoc something and then bring the Havoc back. Also kind of decent. If I just Havoc this defend, I'll draw the Battle Trance next turn, which gets me to cleave. I'm just going to headbutt the shrug for the moment. By 3 is 21. Let's go shrug. Okay, now we're lined up. As long as we can draw 5, Havoc will hit Clothesline. That's pretty good. I'm going to put Anger into the discard pile. Or if I draw 2, if I play Battle Trance, it'll hit Bash. I'll keep the Flame Barrier for next turn. Flex-cleave. Oh, I should have used this Ancient Potion much earlier in this fight. Oh well. How do we do from here? I can keep blocking. I can try something different. Still currently hits these 3. Can also Battle Trance this turn. See a decent take 10 route here. We go Havoc those 3 cards, play Bash, Anger, Anger. We'll use the Flex Potion in the Bronze Automaton fight. This could also reasonably be our barrier turn. Don't play the Bash. And then we can maybe headbutt the barrier anyway for next turn. So we'll do 30 damage. Might be good enough. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well make it all 5, right? Could also use the Havoc now, but I don't think that's a good idea. So here we go. Headbutt the Flame Barrier, Havoc the Flame Barrier. Then I can True Grit Shrug full block. That looks good. Or even True Grit Defend. Ah, that Flame Barrier really paying off in this fight. Beautiful. We get Block, Block Potion, and Block Relic. Serve our 3rd turn, gain 18 block. We also get offered Arma Plus, Infernal Blade Plus, or Battle Trance Plus. All pretty spicy. Beautiful. Still pretty uninterested in armaments at this point. Infernal Blade could be good, could be bad, hard to tell. Could upgrade Feed with Armor Plus, sure. I could also just upgrade Feed. Period. Though, how am I going to do against Bronze Automaton? If I invest the Ancient Potion, we should be fine. Block on turn 3 doesn't actually help in this fight, though. Not really. 49 health going to be enough? Might not be. Could reasonably just rest right now. Get 35 additional health. Easily get through to the next act. It's not like I need this feat upgraded. I'm going to do that. Just for comfort. I think we could easily end up having to face tank the Hyper Beam in this fight. This is a really bad draw. Turn 1. So, flex towards the bottom here. They're just going to steal a couple of commons. How embarrassing for them. I guess I should be havocing cards I don't want to draw anymore in the first part of the fight. So let's do this. Havoc that, Battle Trance into Bash, move an artifact from the Bronze Automaton. Or do I need to kill the minions? They steal Flex, I'm going to have an issue here. We need to be getting those artifact layers off. Good, didn't steal Flex. But also didn't draw Flex. Awkward. I don't think I would have called you wrong for havocing Strike turn 1. That might have been a smart play, in fact. I'm regretting my choices, currently. Cleave, that I want first. Let's get rid of the Strike here. So, with the Ancient Potion, we just gain strength permanently for using Flex, which is quite nice. Let's get rid of Cleave next. Here comes the Hyper Beam. I didn't get through the artifact layers in time. That's okay. So we go Flex, clothesline, headbutt the clothesline, play it again. Now we can apply bash. The damage. So angy. So tasty. GG. Emu like bird, thanks for 25 months. Sorry, 29 months of support. Been waiting for you, Limit Break. Pervious Plus is also pretty sweet. But I've definitely been waiting for Limit Break. Limit Break is a game changer for a deck like this. Can double the strength from our Flex, and then be played over and over to gain infinite amount of strength, letting us scale up against stuff like the Awakened One, the Time Eater, maybe Shield and Spear or Heart, although ideally we want to pair this with another way to gain strength. Hey there, CryptoChin says, after watching videos for a long time and lurking the stream, you passively learned enough to finally beat a 20 for the first time. Congrats. Always a pleasure to hear the stream has helped people out. Yeah, with Headbutt especially. It's going to be a limit break from me. Hell's Razor. If I were to make a sitcom based on you set in Seattle, would it be called Hell's Frasier? Interesting set of relics here. No energy offered to us. So we're going to be doing this on 3 energy per turn. And that means we're either taking some immediate relics via the Calling Bell, unique curse, 3 additional relics. We're transforming and upgrading 3 cards. Now, by the way, I wish I'd taken Corruption, now that we have Toxic Egg and still 3 energy. But maybe Astrolabe will give us a Corruption. Or lastly, Tiny House, giving us a little bit of max health, a little bit of money, and a bunch of stuff. It's true, we can for one combat, delete the curse with Havoc or True Grit, but we still have to draw it one time. And we may not actually get that much use out of the relics that we get. I'm liking the idea of dunking our remaining starter cards quite a lot. I'm going to do that. Hoping we get some kind of power or energy generating card. Second Wind Plus will work, letting us exhaust all non-attack cards in our hand. Metallicize Plus for 4 block per turn isn't amazing. The Wild Strike Plus, that's pretty underwhelming. But at least it does damage. Efficient damage. So, I think we predominantly want to be taking combats right now. Every combat we get into is more max health gained. If I want to go to a shop, I have to go to one of these two. So that would preclude taking only combats. I don't necessarily want a lot of combats. I think transient will hurt me. I think they're going to be really long, difficult affairs as well. Let's not. Let's say we didn't. Havoc second win. Where's Flex? Coming up next turn. Could block potion right now. That's fine. Alright, fine. Might as well play this. The rest. I have free block next turn. Second win, Anger Headbutt. Do that. The Anger back. Might have actually been second wind that I was supposed to get back. +21 would kill here, but not with feet it wouldn't. We do get a potion back, another Distilled Chaos to use with our Frozen Eye. Only I'd taken a Barricade, hey? Since we have a Havoc, a Warcry Plus is actually pretty sweet. Draws 2, which means it's essentially net neutral, and lets me manipulate the top card more effectively, or protect a card from second wind, which can be really, really nice. Is Wild Strike about to be removed from the deck? Yes. Even though it does good damage. I cannot abide it. The multi-feed. Also, ouch, the spikers. Apparently. Please no. Turn to hit them. Can I kill the front one? That's the question. With 2 hits. No, but I can limit break, clothesline it. Get closer to dead. Actually, limit break, I can just eat the repulsor in front for free. Glorious. Second wind's pretty powerful here. Second wind lets me eat this one. And then bash the other one? Oh yeah, that's good. I think it does anyway. Yeah. Cool. Energy? Would anyone like some energy? I sure would. Greetings, Speed a Demon. Been watching the YouTube videos lately and happy to finally catch a live stream. Always a joy to hear. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You'll find we've got a very, very question-friendly community here. Dear Lord, that's terrifying. Am I okay just taking this damage, or would I rather use a potion? I think I'm okay just taking this damage. Xander Monkey 10, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. And this is Jokers. Thanks for 7 months. Euclid K says, between Empty Cage, Astrolabe, and Pandora's Box, how would I rate them? Usually, Pandora's Box up top, Astrolabe in the middle, Empty Cage down low. That said, if your deck is very few cards, 15 or less, you may prefer the Empty Cage over the, especially the Astrolabe. Empty Cage can help you assemble infinite combos in a way the Astrolabe rarely does. So there's some utility there. How's it going, Momoku Singh? Plan for this deck is try to assemble some sort of strength interaction. We've got our block kind of coming together. And the idea is gain lots and lots of max health and use that to build a strength deck. Let's see, what's our potion chance? 40%. Much more scared of the elites. Giant Head in particular could be a problem for me. I'm just going to keep these potions. $25. I'll take one more. Thanks to Runic, Kermit, and Frozen Eye, we're able to get sort of additional value out of certain cards or card combos. Oh, the Flex is still chilling there, huh? Kind of hard to know how to assign the damage. They all need to die at the same turn. Only the last one actually gives you max health for feeding. Couldn't have feeded on 2 in that fight. On 3 energy, do I take a second Flame Barrier Plus? I don't know if I can afford to do that. I don't think I can afford it. If I had a Corruption, I could. But I don't have a Corruption yet. Did want to go to the store. That's a very cheap Dark Embrace. And a second copy of Havoc. I dig it. I really dig it. If the Havocs are also drawing cards from Dark Embrace, could do some really interesting stuff. Definitely buy that membership card first. And I could even remove a card outright in addition if I wanted to. I don't know that I do currently. Could remove a base defend, but if I get a Corruption, it won't matter. Very curious. Let's see, max of 2 elites from here, huh? Okay. We'll start with the Nemesis. Nemesis is intangible every other turn, which can make them a little annoying to deal with. That second win coming, so I'll keep that defend. Good. Two Havocs. Flame Barrier actually does more damage than Clothesline this turn. I want the weaken. Destroy Cleave. Sure. So with the Dark Embrace, our hand is almost always going to be full of something useful. This is some spooky draws, man. Although I actually do want to get those into my hand now, so they leave. I could shrug. Don't want to. So if you've been wondering what this deck's long-term plan is, you're looking at it. It's Headbutt, Limit Break, play it again. 16 strength. I can Havoc second wind here, let's do that. Do I block on the next turn? Shouldn't have to. Could kill right now with Havoc, but we want to land the feed. So I'll allow this to happen. Exhume would be amazing for this deck. I'd love an Exhume. Flex Potion's pretty good. And I guess I'll take one more Shrug. Flex Pot or Dupe Pot? Dupe Pot's actually better, because we can dupe the Limit Break. Although Limit Breaking the Flex Pot. That's spicy as well. Seems fine. Match Keep again? Son of a gun. I've been struck with pain. Do I want this power through? I don't think so. No way to remove that either. Ouch. That is really quite bad, actually. Thankfully, I've got a buttload of health. Would a pain in the butt? Ho ho. I want more recalls. Go this way. So it was better to go... More fights is going to mean less health. That's okay. Next turn. Okay, this fight's going to suck a lot. Plus 12, I gotta block for 30. Not gonna happen. Okay, top card is currently Pains. Let's just get rid of that. On top. The limit break. No. I like the True Grit. Oh, I actually wanted to do that differently. I think we're fine still. Need to buy ourselves a bit more time. Yeah. Easy. It wasn't so bad. Yet again, we're offered armaments. Yet again, I'm gonna refuse. It's just the way of things. Havoc the Shrug. Draw the feed plus. Won't be enough though. I'm gonna go Flame Barrier Cleave. Take a couple. Now we can eat the Exploder. Delicious. Simply tasty. Okay, we can second win that pain. Easy peasy next turn. Anything I want to Havoc. Okay, let's actually Battle Trance first. Now I could put it on top and Havoc it if I wanted. It's gonna second win it. Eat the Guardian, actually? That makes more sense. Do I want another True Grit Plus? I'm going to carry around this curse. It seems pretty reasonable. Sure, one more. Actually, Pummel's okay, too, with Akabeko and with our Flex Limit Break. It's a way to do a lot of damage very quickly. Let's grab that one. Oh, thank goodness, there's a merchant here. And wow, what a store. Look at this. Dark Shackles plus, Master Strategy plus, Feel No Pain, another True Grit, Fiend Fire, Bottled Lightning. Definitely going to be removing pain. I think that's got to be a top priority here. Can't convince me not to buy Feel No Pain, and I think the last thing I'm going to do is buy Dark Shackles. Card removal, Feel No Pain, Dark Shackles. Feels amazing. This Dark Shackles in particular is such a valuable card, with Runic Pyramid and 3 base energy. Basically blocking an entire turn from a boss for 0 energy. It's going to be a game changer. True Grit would be nice, but I don't think it's as nice as the... Oh, I can buy it too. 14 gold, huh? Sure. What a store. So, another relic or... No, we want the max health too. Yeah, let's keep taking fights. Giant Head could be a little tricky for us. We only have a limited number of turns before Giant Head becomes very irate. need to thin out the deck quickly before that happens. Yeah, let's go Flex. Break the limits. Battle Trance. Seeing red on this turn? Need to make room in hand, so yes. Bash. Metallicize? No, feed. Headbutt, limit break. Even against the Giant Head, this Dark Shackles Plus is 18 block for 0. Pretty sweet. Don't have Dark Embrace in play yet. That's also okay. Put it in play for free? Sure. Like that too. Goodbye. And yet here we are. Seven. All right. It is time, he says. And for what? Easy. Already got pummel. Don't feel like I need the boomerang here. Our last fight, transient. Can I eat the transient? Probably not. Boy. This turn one looks pretty sad, huh? At least Orichalcum helps me if I go Bash Metallicize. I don't really want to distill these. Okay, let's just do Bash Metallicize. Take 12. Stay weakened. This is never happening. Perfect block. Delete the whole deck. Why not, right? Wouldn't you? Like order problem there, but doesn't matter much. 50 damage per anger, by the way. Havoc hits Battle Trance. That's interesting. Wow, we're like really close to being able to eat this fool. Dupe pot lets me feed. I have enough money for a new potion. All right, let's do it. Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, we got a cultist potion. Yes, the hit points. And yet, you'll just feel hungry 30 minutes later. All right, let's get Dark Embrace upgraded for the 1 energy save. I guess Warcry Plus said, yeah, kind of no downside. It's not no downside, though. It's a card play against Heart. It's a card play against Time Eater. This could be a bit of an issue. But yeah, almost no downside. You're right. Almost none. Am I willing to Havoc Bash right now? I guess so. Heck, that one in particular. Don't want to delete my headbutt. Take back a Havoc, thank you. Take a little bit of damage here. Note that we can eat the birds. They are not minions. Hello? Exactly 17 before flexing? Easy. Could Havoc, Dark Embrace. Really don't want to this turn. Not going to play Metallicize this fight. Just go for that. Keeping Dark Shackles for now. Probably want to use it on the next multi-hit. Not this one. Havoc the Clothesline, sure. Probably meant to play Flex earlier in the turn, that's okay. Don't necessarily want too many copies of Anger yet. I'm gonna do the Dark Shackles thing. I guess I can play Metallicize. Okay, I'll play Metallicize. Can I get away with it now? This is fine. Okay, we want to kill it next turn. Gotta make sure I don't delete my only attacks. I have Anger and Headbutt, and that's it. So we gotta be careful here. So go Limit Break, Battle Trance, Limit Break. Now we can Anger. Is that enough strength? 200. Go. Bonk. Alright, Time Eater, you are probably going to meet a similar fate. Pretty sad turn 1, though. I guess I'm just not playing any cards turn 1. Okay. That's, yeah. I could Cultist Potion here. Maybe want to lose one of the feeds. So I have Room in hand next turn, at the end of the turn. Yeah, playing one feed seems reasonable. Don't feel compelled to use my potions at the moment. I'm not afraid of the Time Eater. Neither should you. Could second win to really full block. Hurts to lose Flame Barrier. I think I'd rather go Flame Barrier Havoc the defend here. It's not a full block. We do some good damage back. How is that beat on the bone range? Hello? That's absurd. Drawdown, huh? I'll show you a drawdown. I can just double shrug. No, I want to Battle Trance, Limit Break, Headbutt. I could even then Havoc the Headbutt, putting us to 16 strength. That's probably enough, quite frankly. Well, actually 12 strength, right? And then this does some pretty mega damage. I'll do it. Yeah, that was worth it. Skipping this attack turn from Time Eater is huge. We can even use Dark Shackles to remove 4 strength from the Time Eater this turn as well. While getting rid of some unwanted cards. Oh, I meant to Havoc first. I want that to draw 2. Tasty. To thump, a deep pulsing dread. If you felt breath room is this, the heart of the spire, the source of all this evil, all this max health, over 170. Till 1986. Hair metals in style. And you advanced to Act 4. So that worked out pretty good. We're down 21 hit points here. I think we'll rest to get back up to full, as we're not going to be able to do that otherwise. The other reasonable consideration is Feel No Pain upgrade here. And that's right, in response to Imrando's question, why does the Heart's debuff purge work differently from other bosses? That's because the Heart only purges negative strength, whereas Champ, Time Eater, Slime Boss, and the Awakened one will purge all debuffs. Fun fact, I've mentioned the... Oh, actually, it doesn't work against Slime Boss, because Slime Boss doesn't keep strength, right? Yeah. About to talk about Slime Boss, but that's kind of irrelevant. Alright, let's sleep. Full health. Oof. Dolly's Mirror out of price range, Reaper out of price range. Those hurt. Berserk even would have been kind of decent, quite frankly. Of the things that we can afford, I don't actually want any of it. I like the Ritual Potion a lot for the Heart. I like the Distilled Chaos a lot with our Frozen Eye. I don't feel the need to add another Shrug. So many armaments we've turned down. Gonna keep happening. All the important stuff already says plus. So the good news is we have 170 hit points to work with for the next couple of combats, even though our per turn energy just isn't there. We're able to manufacture enough value from the Havocs and such. Except like in Havoc the second win, that'll help a lot next turn. Or will it? There's a 50-50 chance I can Havoc the clothesline onto the correct target. Not great odds, actually. Fun fact, your potion chance is always 40% for this combat, as potion chance resets between acts. So I've got Headbutt, Havoc, Dark Shackles. Second Wind is the top card. By Havoc Second Wind, I just get 3 instances of block. I also get True Grit and Feel No Pain. I think the Feel No Pain happens last. Otherwise, that'd actually be pretty decent to Distilled Chaos right now. But what I'd like to do first is Headbutt the Clothesline and then Havoc the Clothesline. If the Clothesline lands on Spire's Spear, then I can use the Dark Shackles to block the rest of this. Unfortunately, the target for the Clothesline will be chosen randomly. So I don't have any assurance it's actually going to occur. But I think it's worth a shot to try to save a lot of health here. Yeah, sweet. Alright, do I still want to Distill Chaos these 3 cards? It would save me... Currently taking 25 minus 6. It would save me all of that. And get the Feel No Pain in play. Let's do it. We need to be faster in this fight. Lose a feed. Okay with that, though. Totally cool with ditching a feed. Negative strength. If I play Limit Break right now, I go to -2 strength. Fun fact. Not what one would consider a desirable outcome most of the time. Still waiting on Dark Embrace. Oh, it was literally the bottom card. That's so brutal. Note how little damage we've managed to do so far. Next turn's going to be real spicy-like if I can't fix things. I think we have to kill the spear first. Don't want to play Pummel. Go to 6. Dark Embrace, seeing red? It's gotta be. I think hits second win, that's huge. Strength. Could have flame barriered twice. I'm looking at limit breaking twice. Or maybe even just once. This is now 24 times 5. Yeah, we can actually just kill the spear. That's going to be the play. 36 plus 120. Yeah, 120, right? That's not enough. We need the third attack. Speed won't do it. But we draw the anger. How about that? 12 whole strongs. Deck is really good. Just amazing. And in case it was necessary, I don't think it was, Fossilized Helix prevents the first time we lose health each combat. Power Potion gives us an extra power in the heart fight. And, yeah, take your pick. All of these are great, pretty much. Bloodletting Plus especially for energy generation, looking very juicy with his hit point total. I think with our card draw, actually, this is probably the better pick over the Feel No Pain. Especially since I might get a second Feel No Pain from the Power Potion anyway, or a second Dark Embrace from the Power Potion. Give me that. Pretty sad turn one. However, the good news is Dark Embrace is early on. What's this Power Potion got? Yes, it is indeed another Feel No Pain. Take that over the Inflame, although, yeah, with the Ritual Potion, take it over the Inflame. We're fine damage-wise. Just gonna go defend, Feel No Pain, no other cards. I guess I could theoretically play the Feeds. But I want to keep this buffer intact for turn 2. Fortunately, we're getting multi-hit, which is not so good. Also, 4 status cards in the top 10. Also not so good. Means we are losing this buffer, unfortunately. The good news is I have 160 hit points, so we'll be fine. I could even Flame Barrier, Headbutt, Havoc the Flame Barrier. For a ton of damage. Sounds pretty nice. And more like 3 times 14, that's right. Nerd. More like 42. Here, how about you take 12 by 15? Thanks. Just delete the statuses. Don't play Dark Embrace until next turn. That sounds fine. Go. Flex is still a ways down, so we can limit break now if we want to. Something as simple as defend, Dark Embrace, Metallicize. Seems like a mundane turn, but it gets the job done. Where's our next Havoc? Not for a while, but second win will save us. So I don't actually want to play that defend. I want to delete it. Unfortunately, Dark Shackles won't do anything here. We'd have to remove the artifact layers. We're actually in a bit of a pickle. I think I'm just going to second win the Dark Shackles, looking at it. Unless there's some way to get to clothesline this turn that doesn't involve playing the second win. I don't think that's going to happen. So we play Limit Break. War Cry. Yeah, okay, here we go. Put this on top, but if we just get draw with the Dark Shackles, or with the Dark Embrace, not Shackles. Feel no pain, second wins. I want to Havoc the clothesline. Now we're talking. Could keep this turn going as well. Let's do that. Keep Flex in my hand for the moment. Perfect. Just Flex second wind? That looks good to me. Now we can Limit Break, Headbutt, or even do wilder things. Actually, let's just turn this into immediate damage. We need some. And we should be able to kill before it attacks us again. Easy. Creepy. Delicious. Simply delicious. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.